Yo, what is good YouTube? It's your boy G coming at you with a brand new video. Now today I'm going to be talking about the best builds for each position and each position that you like. I'm going to be going through a lot of combinations for you guys to choose your playstyle. Do not make the build that this YouTube is making, because it might not fit your playstyle. Everybody has a different playstyle. Everybody has a different style of winning, and winning can be done different ways. It doesn't have to be done in my way. It doesn't have to be done this guy's way. I learned how to play my way. I like playing how I like playing. This guy likes playing how he likes playing. Is a weird style, but he's still winning, right? So it's always different, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I'm going to be making, but I do not know what height I'm going to make him. I don't know what weight and what wingspan I'm going to make him because the devs are not helping me. Now, most of the other YouTubers get help from the devs. I get no help from the devs. I'm just trying to get one question. And the question is, what overall will I be able to speed boost when I'm a 6'5" shot maker? Now I know a lot of you guys are going to make predictions like, oh, you can unlock it the first attribute cap. But at the first attribute cap, you get a +1. And you need a +2 in order to speed boost. You start up at an 84 ball control at a 6'5" shot maker. If you start up at an 84 ball control as a shot maker and the next one is a +1, when are you going to get the next attribute cap? We don't know. So you're going to be stuck at 85. I don't know overall I'm able to speed boost. You know what I'm saying? So as most of you guys already know, I am going to be making a shot creator playmaker. Just don't know what build, what height, and what wingspan. I will be making a separate video on this when I get all the information that I want. If I can make this build. Now most likely I might regret this build or not regret this build. Nobody knows what's going to be the best build until like later on in the year. It's just a fact. This is just for you to start off. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be better builds in the future. People are going to find out the way. What's the best thing? Now personally, I think this is the best thing now. Now if you want to wait until further on into the year, like a week or 2 weeks into 2K, to see what's the best build, then you can do that. But me, I want to play 2K straight off the rip. You know what I'm saying? I want to drop people off from the rip. I want to get 99 overall right away. So I'm going to be going with this build right here. Now let's talk other builds. This build right here, Playmaker Sharpshooter, is a really good build. The reason why I'm not making this build is because I live on the 2's court. And I need these badges right here. I need difficult shots. I need mid-range zetter. I need Tyler scorer because I'm going around screens. I need ankle breaker, pick around my. I'm going around screens and I'm shooting faders. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of you guys are telling me to make a shooting guard instead of a point guard. But the thing is, you guys understand is that I might just stay with a point guard because I need pick around my shot and I need dimers. Centers cannot shoot this year. Obviously, deep range deadeye might do a huge impact, but to be honest, I don't shoot contested shot regardless. And catch and shoot on silver when you use a shooting guard doesn't really do that much. So I am gonna be sticking with a point guard, shot creator, playmaker. Doesn't mean that you have to copy me. It's just what I'm doing. It's just what I want to do. You know, like I said, that's my play style. I want to go around screens. I want to shoot middies all day because that's just what I want to do. I want to center to get my rebounds. I don't want a center that's gonna be scoring all my points. I want to score all the points. It's just that simple, right? Now we're looking at a Playmaker Sharp. This is the build that I made last year, and the reason why I was so frustrated last year because fading was hard. I didn't have difficult shots, and on the 2's court, fading is OP. You need that, especially when you're playing randoms. All you gotta do is you could green light while closing your eyes with difficult shots on gold. Especially last year, you was able to get a Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? So a Playmaker Sharp is definitely a good build for 3s, 2s, pro-am. This is the best all-around build in the game. You know what I'm saying? You could do everything. This is a really good build. I believe you get limitless range on silver. Playmaker Sharp is definitely a good build all around. If that's your playstyle, go ahead and do that. If I wasn't going for 99 overall, I would make this build. Why? Because I like shooting 3s. It's my playstyle. Now, if you're wondering at what height I would make these builds, a play sharp, I would probably make them 6'4", 6'5". A shot maker 6'4", 6'5". Like I said, I don't know what height I want to make them yet because I still don't have the information out. Now, pure shot creator is one of the best builds and will always be one of the best guards builds ever. You know what I'm saying? This is like a build like, damn, it's so hard to guard them because they go around screens and they fade, they green in your eye, they get difficult shots, Hall of Fame, mid-range zetter, Hall of Fame, Tyler scorer, and then you get these gold badges like. They get teardropper on Hall of Fame. You know how annoying that is? Can you scroll down, buddy? Alright, there you go. You get limitless range on silver. You get relentless finisher. Like, this build is really good. The only downfall is that you can't speed boost. So if you're playing somebody that really has good defense, you might go ahead and, you know, sometimes I'll get a stop on you. But I remember last year I pulled up on some guy and he was a shot creator and he was like on a 90-game win streak. I did beat him, but it was still hard to guard him. It was a close game. And he was streaking. When you're streaking, you hot. You know what I'm saying? You already warmed up. You know, I'm coming in here You got the ball, you ready, you going crazy. I came in there and I stopped. But shot creator, definitely one of the best builds in the game. I do recommend this build, and I recommended like 6'3" or shorter, to be honest, because you need to be fast to go around screens, and to be short, you can't speed boost, so you need to move around quick. And I do believe you can speed boost at a certain overall, but it's gonna be a really high overall. Now to the build that I was talking about in my last video, I still recommend this build. This build is also really good. A shot creator and 3-pointer. This build is amazing, guys. Like this build right here, I want to make it, but I don't want to risk it, because once I make a build, I can't go back and make another build until I hit 94 overall, because I heard when you hit 94 overall, you can transfer your overall to another player, and you know, you can continue on your overall. You know what I'm saying? That's like a new addition, something they added to the game, something like that. I don't know, I don't have all information about it, but I heard there's something like that. So once I hit 94 overall, I'll be able to tell you guys what build am I going to switch to in the future, you know? Shot creator and sharpshooter is a really good build. Like I said, I will make him really tall, because you can play defense, shoot the ball, dunk, shoot threes, shoot faders. You get crazy badges, and yes, shooting guard position, you do get better badges, so do not make him a point guard if you're going to make this build, make him a shooting guard. Now we're going to look at it at the opposite way. 3-pointer first, shot creator second. If you really like shooting threes, I would recommend this build, because you do get a higher 3-pointer. Look at the badges, you know what I'm saying? You get limited range, difficult shots. You get mid-range badges and deep badges. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a really good build. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this build will be better than a pure sharp, but we don't know how pure sharps is going to work this year. A lot of people are saying that pure sharps are dead. They're going to be moving slow. They have like a 25 speed, etc, etc, etc. So if I was to go with like a pure sharp build, and you can't go wrong, I'll probably just go 3-pointer shot creator, because you can shoot the ball, you can shoot middies, you got crazy badges. But like I said, we don't know because the game hasn't come out. I'm not trying to trick you guys. I'm not telling you to make this build. I'm just telling you guys what builds are good for now. You know what I'm saying? Now for my slashers out there, this one build, a pure slasher, don't make a pure slasher, alright? I wouldn't do a pure slasher. I would never do a pure slasher. Look at the mid-range. You can't shoot the ball, bro. Do not make a pure slasher, you know? I would recommend you to make shot creator first, slasher second. Now look at this build, bro. You can shoot middies, bro. Look at the midi, bro. Just look at the midi. You could dunk the ball. It's just amazing, bro. Like, I wouldn't understand if you wouldn't make this build. Shot creator, slasher, or you can even go slasher first, shot creator second. You could still shoot the ball from midi, and you get Tyler Score Hall of Fame. You get difficult shot silver, which means you could shoot middies. You know, that's bad, just helping you shoot a mid-range shot. I remember last year playing against shot creator slashers were the most annoying builds to play against, because of the bump animations were so OP last year. I was short, and if you were so taller than me, it was so annoying to guard you. I would literally have to 22 zip you and try my hardest when I see that build, especially if they were tall, because it was so annoying. So for all my slashers out there, you love dunking the ball, I would recommend a shot creator slasher or a slasher shot creator. I can't really see the ratings, but I'm going to see the bars. If I was able to see the ratings, I would tell you the best build. But for right now, these are the two best builds for slashers. Now for my lockdowns, I know there's a lot of lockdowns out there. People want to clamp up, they love playing defense, but all because you're a lockdown doesn't mean you're a lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Put that into your mind. Think about that real quick. All because you're a lockdown doesn't mean you're a lockdown. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a lockdown build to be a lockdown. Alright? You don't need that. I'm a lockdown, but I'm not a lockdown. Alright? Think about that. So if I was to make a lockdown build, I would personally go defending first and 3-point second, because as a pure lockdown, you cannot shoot the ball. Let's be honest. Look at your 3-point shot and look at your mid-range shot. As a defender sharpshooter, you're able to defend the ball and spot up for your teammates. If you're playing threes and you want to spot up and you want to do all the dirty work and defend the best player on the court, this would be the best build, a defender sharp. For my spot ups, a defender sharp would be the best build. I wouldn't go pure lock, because you can't really shoot, and I know pure lockdowns have corner specialists, but corner specialists will not help you, bro. This year badges are weird. You could have a 43-pointer and a corner specialist. That shit makes no sense. A defender sharpshooter will be the build for my lockdowns. Look, you get all the gold defensive badges, right? And then you get all the silver badges that you can shoot with on silver, bro. It's just a good build. I would recommend you go defender sharp. I wouldn't recommend you go sharp first. If you want to be a lockdown, why would you want to be a sharp first? It doesn't make sense. You want to guard the best player. You want to lock down the best player on the court. You want to go defender first. Now for all my playmakers out there, I know this jibble has watching these videos fans of dribble heads that love spamming. Now this year it's gonna be hard for you to spam dribble moves, quote unquote. I don't know that. I don't have information on that. But according to the prelude and sources, like once your bar is halfway down, you're not gonna be able to speed boost or do momentums no more. I don't know why that adds to the game. I feel like dribble moves should have always been in the game, like spam and stuff like that. Just the fact that you don't break my ankles, I'm okay with it, bro. I can guard spam. Just don't break my ankles, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people do that because it's impossible to guard. Just imagine someone sitting there spamming dribble moves until they break your ankles. They're just literally spamming animation until they break your ankles. It doesn't take skill. I hate that so much. I really wish ankle breaker, the only limit to ankle breaker was silver. But as a pure playmaker, now your fatigue is really low. So if you spam a lot of dribble moves, you're either gonna fumble the ball, you know, it's gonna be hard for you to dribble. Your energy bar takes forever to come back up. Dribble guys that might be dead this year, right? But I know you're gonna figure something out. You guys always do, right? But I would go pure playmaker. Playmakers could play defense, dribble the ball, do a lot of things, but they can't really shoot like that. That's why I never made one. I would go pure playmaker 6'6", or I will go playmaker shot creator. As a playmaker shot creator, you get all the playmaker badges, right? And you get ankle breaker on gold. You don't get it on Hall of Fame, but you get it on gold. And on top of that, you can actually shoot now. You can actually shoot middies a lot way better. So personally, if I wanted to spam dribble moves, I would go with a playmaker shot creator. That's just my opinion. Now for all my centers, I know there's a lot of people out there struggling to make centers. Centers are probably one of the hardest builds to make this year because nobody knows what's the best center to make. Now I'm going to be showing you guys some center builds that I think are going to be nice and not going to be nice. It all depends on your play style. To be honest, if I wanted to play to win, just like last year, stretch bigs were the wave, right? We don't know what's going to be the wave this year. But I do want to play with an inside center personally because I want to shoot the ball. I don't want my center scoring all 21 points, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if I have a center that scores a lot, it's not really going to work. I like to score all the points. I like the game evolved around me because that's how I win. That's how I always won, and I will continue to win and go on streaks. That's just my play style. I'm a GOAT. I don't need nobody else to score in the ball. I need my center setting me screens, getting my rebounds, going back up, you know, doing all the small things to help us win. Not doing extra stuff, you know? Pure glass cleaners, do not sleep on them. Do not sleep on pure glass cleaners. Because when you're sitting there with a stretch big, not sleep on pure glass cleaner. Now if you're going to make a glass cleaner, I would say go 7 foot, bro. Go 7 foot with a pure glass. Do not make a pure glass cleaner 7'3", because if you make them 7'3", you're gonna be too slow. A pure glass cleaner at 7 foot, you're going to be able to grab rebounds over people's heads. You're gonna be able to guard the ball, do a lot of things at 7 foot that 7'3" players can do. Not saying 7'3" is gonna be bad because I don't know, the game hasn't came out. But glass cleaners are probably really good this year. They were good last year also. Defender rebounder. Oh my god, bro. This build is looking really good. And I am on the power forward position right now because 7 foot is the max power forward and centers go to 7'3". And there's really no point to make a center if you're gonna go 7 foot. You could just make a power forward. Now right here, look at the badges. Look at the badges for this build. Defender rebounder. You get defensive stopper on Hall of Fame. Charge card, takedown artist, bruiser, house of rebounder on gold, pickpocket, rim protector. Oh my god, bro. Like, this build is just looking nice. But you can't shoot a midi just like a pure glass cleaner would. Now I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna say, oh, your center can't shoot, you can't do nothing, there's no spacing. But none of these centers could shoot, bro. You guys might say, oh, make a rebounding sharp, make a rebounding stretch. But you guys don't understand that rebounding stretch has like a 60-something midi. You guys know that, right? All because it has a lot of bars doesn't mean it has a good three-pointer. You're not seeing the rating, you're just seeing bars right there. This shit is all ass. This shit, you only could do one thing. It's either gonna be a good shooter or a good rebounder. They said it was going to be balanced. Well, it's more looking like real balance right now. There's people out there struggling to make center builds, right? Nobody really knows what's the best center build. But this is another good build as a center, a defender sharp. Now with this build, you do get good midi, you do get good three-pointer, but it's still around the 60s, etc., etc. As you upgrade, as you work your way up, it'll probably go to the 70s, which is really good. At 7 foot, you'll be able to shoot middies, defend the ball, and get rebounds, because the rebounds is at around 12 or 15 bars, wherever it goes up to. This is also a good build for centers. Now I can sit here and just do a lot of combinations with like post scoring and slashers, etc, etc, because there's a lot of good center builds. Nobody really knows what's going to be the best center build all around. Now the last one I'm going to show you guys, in my opinion, that's a really good build, is a pure stretch as a center. I do not want to play with no pure stretch, because I don't want you guys popping out all the time. I want you to get my boards. I want you to get my boards. I want you to get my boards. I want you to send me big bodies. I want a big body screen. I want you to snag the rebound when I miss, if I miss, because you know it's kind of rare. Bruh, this build is looking nice. You get 4 Hall of Fame badges, limitless range on gold. Like, ooh, if you're going to make a pure stretch, make him a power forward. You get way more badges. You're 7 foot. Like, just look at these badges, bro. It's really good. It's really good. If you're a scoring center, go ahead and make a pure stretch power forward. Now that's gonna do it for today's video. That's my overall on every build in the game with my IQ and my knowledge of the game. I don't have the full game yet, so I really don't know what build to make, but those are the best builds for right now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, put notifications on, because I am going to be dropping my official build soon. A day before the release, I will be dropping my official build, because I'm not going to sit here and hide my official build. I'm not like these other people, or etc, etc. I'm not going to sit here and say that, but I am going to be showing my official build before 2K has come out. So I know there's a lot of you guys waiting for that, because I know a lot of you guys want to copy my build. Regardless if I say don't make my build, you're still going to copy it. Just wait. I am going to be uploading that video, so put notifications on, subscribe if you're new. It's been your boy GeeSice, and I'm out of here. Peace.